Hey, best friends.
Welcome to the Bestie Advice Podcast. Where we discuss all things relationships.
Okay, that's good. What about you, Monica? What's a red flag to you when it comes to relationships, friendships?
Wow, I think she just said it all pretty much. Um, Setting the atmosphere. I think it changes when you come in because of who you are. I'm not the what do you call it? When you're going through something, pity party.
Yeah.
I'm not the pity party now. I understand life happens and you're there for that. You got that shoulder. Okay, he left you. Okay. Yeah, I ain't gonna let you stay there too long. That's if you're my friend. So I'm not the pity party person. I'm not gonna watch you do bad and okay, so yeah, it happened. So yeah, what's next? It's like what we doing. So generally, if I'm gonna change, like she said, I'm gonna change the atmosphere. Well, I'm gonna say, hey, we gonna talk about something else now. So we can do that, or I can excuse myself from it. It's either, like I already said, I'm tough love. I'm gonna say it, I'm gonna love you, and I'm still walking away and be like, hey, when you get it together, I'll be back. So that's kind of where I am. I'm not gonna be a part of, foolishness. I'm just, you just get to wise. I want to say older because people get older and still don't. But when you get wise in certain instances and wonder, this is not worth my time. I think it's a few other things I could be giving my good energy to tonight.
Exactly.
And so that's kind of, where I stand with it.
Okay, so I just want to ask a question, and it's kind of the same, but I just want to shift it just a little bit when it comes to the red flags. So what would be considered a deal breaker and that will cause you to sever or end a relationship?
I think I already mentioned this before we talked about it. I mean, the general just has always been if you coming between my household, meaning anybody in it. But I think it's a line of respect all the way around the door. Absolutely. It's not like you can go on Facebook and blast me and then think we're gonna be cool because you said you were sorry. No, that's it.
Right.
All right. I'm gonna love you because I'm a Christian. I'm supposed to, and I'm gonna forgive you. But guess what? I ain't gotta be around you no more.
And you ain't gotta like them. The word said love them, not like.
Right,
love,
right. Just I think that's the thing for me. I mean, besides the obvious, don't come in between mine. I think it's all around. It's respect in general because it just is what it is. And that's respect. And in general is respect. You respect me for who I am. I respect you for who you are.
Absolutely. What about you, Tjuana?
For me, and like I'm just one of my real moments. For me, I always tell people I can do wishy or washy. I can't do them both. So I can't. So if you wishy and you stay wishy, let's go. If you washy and you stay washy, let's go. But when you start flipping on me, I can't. I'm gonna love you from over there. I can't do it. So and I have actually fell back from relationships, friendships because of that. Because on Monday you coming this way, on Tuesday, and I don't have the time and energy to try to figure out who you are. Like if you're your first name on Monday, you're your middle name on Tuesday, you're your last name on Wednesday, you're your nickname on Thursday. It's too much. So once you show me that you are wishy and washy, it's a fallback for me.
Right.
Yeah. I think another one is when you think people or you call them your friends and then they flip the script on you and they take someone else's side and they just put a wall in between. That's
Yeah.
That's over. Red flag. No, you were never a friend to me. I was a friend to you. That was the
Right.
difference.
Right.
So that's
Right.
when you really learn who was who and
Yeah.
who is playing what position. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. I mean, just like we're all friends, we all know what position we play, you know,
Right.
and ain't
Right.
nothing wrong with being that. I know when you were her, you were her. And
Yeah.
she know when you would be, you would be. And it's okay. And we respect that.
Right.
And we love that because I just don't
Right.
think you can. I mean, I definitely think you can have more than a few, more than one, and people that you may call best friends and stuff like that. Because I mean, there are people who get really clingy and really possessive with,
Oh,
you know, I
oh,
thought you
yep.
weren't gonna,
Mm-hmm.
I thought you
Mm-hmm.
weren't gonna have no more friends, but
That's the
it's
territorial
like,
friend, the
That's
territorial
it.
friend.
and
Yeah.
I'm
That's
like,
it.
am I not supposed to go anywhere
Witchcraft.
else in life or meet anybody else in life? All the places that I go, and you don't think it's gonna happen?
Yeah.
I mean, just like you like me, you don't think they not gonna like me?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, you
That's a
have
good
them, but
question.
yeah.
That's actually a good segue,
Yeah.
Irene, into
Mhm.
the next thing where we were talking about, and I think we talked about this on one of our red flag episodes where it was about the controlling friend. You know, that friend who
Mhm.
wants to dictate. Now they're not gonna tell you they're controlling, but you
Mm-mm.
can see the signs that they're controlling. You know, why you going out with her? What y'all doing?
That's
When y'all
horrible.
become friends? Oh, so y'all cool like that? You know, they're like that
Mm-mm.
controlling friend. Why you want to be friends with her? What is it about her? Hold on, pause.
Mm.
Last time I
Mm.
checked, I was grown.
Yeah, I
So
don't.
let's talk
I don't.
about that
Mm-mm.
controlling friend. Have you all ever even been in a relationship like that? I can say, pick me. I have been. Not in my grown
Right, we gonna
years.
pick you.
Right, right. Not so much in
Right.
my grown. I'm gonna say my grown. My grown
Wrong.
years. No, but yes, like early 20s, high school, absolutely. I did try to stop it in high school where it's like you can't tell me who I just
Mm.
because you don't like her, that doesn't mean I can't like her. Like, no. So I stopped that in high school, got to like my 20s, really didn't know that's what it was, but that's exactly what it was.
Mm. Yeah, I've
That's kind of,
experienced that.
go ahead.
It's high school stuff.
That's
In
high
fact,
school, yeah.
I was getting ready to say
That's
you said
grammar school
Right.
stuff.
That
I
too.
kind of tipped
Horrible.
into it in high school. Like, my best friend from high school, she didn't like them, I didn't like them, right?
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
wisdom and
that's what it
maturity,
was.
right? Because
Mhm.
like Monica was saying, age don't make you mature.
Yep.
So experiences do, if you learn
Yes.
from them, or willing to learn
Mhm.
from them. But yeah, I had experienced that whole territorial, like, yeah, why you hanging with them, or why you her friend, or oh, you can go out and spend, like, oh, you can go on a girls trip with them. But when I ask you to go on a girls trip, and that just happened in my 40s, but I digress. But yeah, I've
Yeah.
experienced that.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
it's different from high school till now. I think everybody kind of had a little bit of it in high school. Why you
Oh
like
yeah.
her? You know, like her. She was looking
Yeah.
at you like this.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that was the real immaturity in high school.
Yes.
But I think
Yes.
now, once you're in your 30s and 40s and that starts to happen, you kind of,
Yes.
I mean, a lot of times I kind of flip the script. Why isn't that you don't have any more friends? What that's
Exactly.
my
Right.
thing now. I can't be your only friend.
Right. Right.
You need to get it together. Let's find out what's wrong with you. And I'm just gonna kind of flip the script. That's the counselor in me already coming out. Well, let's analyze this. Why am I your only friend?
Yeah.
But why am I the only one that want? And then quite naturally, I already know because you're the only one gonna listen to my BS. That's just stuff
Yeah.
that people throw out
Yeah.
because they know you listen to. I say, yeah, but only for so long, sis. I'll be like, hey, all right.
Right.
That's just like that. You still consider yourself friend, but how far you can go with them. Like, I'm really not going out of town with her. She's not finna run my whole trip with this
Right.
because she's so negative. I'm not. You just kind of know. So I think a lot of people we do stay friends with because quite naturally they need us. And
Yeah.
I promise you, some people would ask me, how you friends with her? You don't even. I'm with her because she need accountability, and sometimes that's what it is. We
Mm.
the other friend that the friend needs. And so when they don't have no more friends, you're the only one that's like, Lord, if I leave first, she ain't got nobody. So
But that's
so I
when,
think that's the biggest part when you can still deal with people. It's because you are holding them accountable, or you are in that sense helping them. If they don't irritate you that badly and you can still hold on, and a lot of things can become spiritual too, because I know that's how I still am associated with people, because oh, they immature, but I'm accountability, because if I see them post on Facebook, I'm gonna come in and you need to take it down, and you need to know that you're a leader. And so sometimes we just put in position, to still be friends with people, but not. I think they're just different type of friends.
Yeah,
and that's what I was
know
gonna
where to put
say.
them out on the friendship shelf.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's what I was gonna say. That
they
shelf.
got bases: first base, second base. Girl, you in the outfield.
I like that. You in the outfield, okay?
Yeah.
Don't sit in
But I
the
think
dugout.
that's important to,
Yeah.
as it's important to know where people are, because that's what I said in the beginning. It's like you have different relationships with people. And so like you were saying, Monica, hey, I'm your friend because I'm holding you accountable. And that's a form of love. Not everybody has that. I don't, and I think that that's good, because we've all kind of said the same thing, about controlling friends. That is definitely a red flag. People that want to control you. I've experienced people asking me, who's your friend? Is that your friend? And I'm thinking, why? What does it matter to you? Because we all get out of friendship something different. Right, exactly.
Look.
She knows.
Her head shake. I'm like,
why
okay,
you gotta have more than one best friend? I just
but
can you not have more than one best friend?
You can.
Yeah.
You can
I
have
just
more
don't
than
get it.
And it's okay.
Yeah.
But that seems like it's a mature, like that grown woman kind of talk.
Right.
And you're not dealing with all these different multiple personalities. Like you guys said, oh no, you're my friend, don't talk to her. That you need to check. It's something going on inside of you, because as cool and as close as me and Kiran are, she cannot be my everything. I can't be her everything.
Right.
Me and her, we spend a lot of time, like we understand each other. We communicate without talking, and that irritates people. And we just look, and it's like, okay, let me walk away, because we know what each other are gonna say. But that don't mean my life is hanging in the balance because she's my only friend. It's she has other friends. I have other friends. Monica have other friends. Tjuana, you have other friends. But you know what? That's healthy.
Yes, it is.
That's very, very healthy to have a variety of friend groups. And we had a question here about that. So, do you believe that all of your friends should be friends?
Absolutely not. Absolutely.
Wait, you mean like know each other and be friends with each other, or
know
just
each other, be friends, hang out? Y'all gonna kick it together as a group?
No, so I used to, because I celebrate my birthday every year. Like I don't care if it's big, big birthday, small birthday, whatever. I'm like, I'm alive and I'm gonna celebrate. And so it used to be a time when I was, back in the day, it used to be a time when I used to have a gathering for this group and a gathering for this group. And you know what? One day I was like, you know what? Kill it. Everybody come, and you know what? It's just gonna be what it's gonna be. And so
because they coming for you, not for each other.
Exactly.
But that's what you thought.
That's the thought, right? But trust me, it was always this like a judgmental friend. And some people be like, wait, who coming? Because if that person coming, I'm not coming, because if I'm saying this or doing this, I don't want them to be looking at me and I'm like, it's whatever. Just be who you are, but everybody just come, and they're not going to jail, because somebody is going, you have that territorial friend going to be in a room, and most likely most people are going to notice who that person is, because they're going to make it known that this is who I am. Like, it's your birthday, who's sitting next to you? Because that's my seat, stuff like that. And they're going to make it known some kind of way. So sometimes you do have it. Like, I think this last birthday dinner I had, people exchanged numbers, because you had entrepreneurs in the room and people talking about their businesses and those conversations, and people started exchanging numbers, which was awesome. But you had people that didn't. And I mean, you just it's just like with anything, you're not going to be able, like for those of us that are our leaders and our managers or whatever, and even having kids, sometimes everybody's just not going to be on the same page all the time. And it's okay, right? As long as we're here for the common goal, the common good, Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's good. And you said something that made me think about when you bring in all of your friend groups together. I seen this TikTok where this girl said, if you want to know what that person feels, how that person feels about you, if they're talking about you, bring your friends together. And if you're nervous about them connecting, you nervous about them talking, that means you done talked about them. So like you saying, like, I can bring my friends together, it doesn't bother me. But in this TikTok, she said, if you want to test and know if a person is your friend or not, bring all them together and see.
Wow.
Because like you said, your judgmental friend is going to be looking like, oh, that's her. Oh, who is that? Oh, that's the girl that did it. Like, you're going to be able to tell by energy, body language. And I said, that's probably really true. And I actually witnessed a whole friendship implode because a girl brought all of her friends together.
Yeah.
Wow.
It did not end well. And now nobody is friends.
Oh, that's
wow.
So that is true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, I don't think that all the friends have to come together to be friends.
Right.
I think kind of like with Tjuana on earlier this year when she had her party and she invited all of her girlfriends. My thing is, you're coming there for Tjuana. I'm not coming there to be cool with you, to click with you. If it happens, it happens. But I'm coming there for Tjuana. Or like with Irene last year, when we were in the pandemic, we really couldn't do a party. But I got in touch with everybody. Hey, Monica. Hey, Pumpkin. Hey, Marche. Hey, can everybody get on this one call? We're not getting on there to chit chat and be friends. We're getting on there for Irene.
Yeah.
We're all friends with Irene. So it does go back to being mature. Like, okay, can you get in this room and just be there for the person? Right. It's not even about everybody else.
And even what you said, Tjuana, I like that. Like, oh, who's this chair? I gotta sit here. You know what I'm saying? That kind of stuff is so it just shows your level of immaturity, because we've done a lot of couple dates. We've done a lot of church groups, a lot of events. Before Kiran was the first lady, after Kiran was the first lady, I'll never be like pushing people out the way, rearranging the tables to sit by her. And she will tell you, I know my signal is this.
Exactly. We always have ourselves.
She can be down. I don't even care what you. I'll be like, that's my sign. She
That's
already know, right?
From across the room.
Exactly, from across the room. And Kiran, we ain't got to sit together. We'll just be like, and my husband be like, she over there. I ain't saying nothing. I'm sitting right here between A and B. I'm being good, but
absolutely.
Oh my God.
She gonna text you, Monica, why you got me sitting right here in between? Girl, I'ma keep smiling though.
That's funny.
Yes.
Nobody will know.
Oh goodness.
Yes.
That's
so
good.
We do have another question to ask you guys, and then we're going to go into the business thing. But I'm really enjoying this conversation.
Yeah.
So what is an indicator or a green flag to know that you have a really good friend? What's like a green flag?
Yeah.
Monica, you want to start first?
I don't know. I just think it again, it just it's a natural thing, because are there some things I have never told Irene? Yes. Are there those things that I think I could tell her? Yes. Have they come up? No. But I think when you think in your mind, can I like tell her anything?
Yeah.
Even if it's something I don't want, you know what I'm saying? Because we don't tell everything. But if it's something that I know I don't want to tell, but I know I can, I think that's a good green flag, that in your heart's heart that that's my ace. And honestly, I just, if you really think about it, besides my she probably maybe one, it's probably even two, but I think I could just say bam, just let it roll off, and you be like, I mean, you probably still could tell some other people, but I mean, if you don't know them, I think the green flags, and I think it's a They say it's a conscience, but I think it's a
Yeah,
spiritual thing
I was
too.
gonna say that. It's like
Because
a gut feeling.
yeah, it's like, no, I better not, because she told me. She probably shouldn't have told me that. With the wop, wop, wop. So
Right.
I'm thinking, because we all have, like said, we have friends, like say, if I talk to Irene and she might be concerned about me, so she want to talk to Karan about me. Although I know she told her I don't, I know she knows her well enough to know that it ain't coming out this way or that way in that sense. So I think, even in that sense, I think you just kind of know in your heart's heart. You just know.
Yeah.
And just
Yeah, it is
honestly know who you can tell, and you kind of know how they lead their lives, and how they nitpick, or how they talk about people. You can kind of see
that right there.
Yeah. No, you need to
That right
calm
there.
down, because if you get mad at me, you gonna tell. Listen.
I think we said that, Kiran. You got to be careful with friends, because when Mad Day get here, what happens when Mad Day get here?
Or even breakup day. Even
But
if
that's
you're
what I'm
not
saying.
friends no more, you just don't tell stuff because you were true to her. I mean, even if we just grew apart, I'm not gonna just go tell all Irene's business. I'm not doing it. It's just you kind of know.
Yeah, I think too that time would tell. So it's like when you're getting ready to date someone, you usually not, you meet a guy and you talking about 2 days later y'all getting married. Yeah, no, not in the real world. You're gonna go out, you're gonna hang out, you're gonna go on some dates, whatever. You're gonna meet some family members before you even ask me to marry you. I need to meet mama and daddy and sisters and brothers. It's
friends.
Exactly. Exactly. So I think it's the same thing when it comes to friendships. Like you don't meet, we not back in second grade where everybody was your best friend in second grade.
Oh yeah.
It's like time will tell. You meet somebody today, and as time goes on, the conversations you have, you sit back and you observe. Yeah, y'all have, y'all talk about different things, but if they're talking about people negative all the time, they always talking about somebody in a negative way, always telling you about somebody else's business, red flag.
Oh,
no, you don't know anything about me.
Right.
But then it's like it's those people like you all, where it's like, okay, oh my God, I could just talk to her about anything, about ice cream, cookies,
Right.
So it goes from ice cream and cookies to makeup and perfume. Now we're getting to some personal things. You may talk about your marriage. You may talk about, some things that happened in your childhood, but it just seems like it rolls off. If you have to say to a person, and I think I've said this before, girl, I'm about to tell you something, but please, please, please don't tell anybody. That ain't the one.
Right. If you can't say that.
If you gotta give a whole disclaimer before you share your secret, that's not the one.
Yeah.
It should be able to kind of just roll off.
Yeah. That's so I'll add to what I
easy.
Exactly.
What I need from my friendships at 45 is totally different than what I needed in my friendships at 25. So, back in the day, it was like, I don't have sisters. So when I have somebody that I called a friend back in the day, you are my sister. I'm going hard for you, right? But now, and it was more about me being wanted, being accepted as this friend. Now it's like I only want real, genuine people around me that allow me to be me, right? Because for years I felt like I had to be who I was expected to be in environments I was in. Now it's like I'm done with that. So I want to be 150% me, take it or leave it, love it or not. And I want a friend that's going to correct me when I'm wrong. Because I'm gonna tell you, like, if you're my friend, the purpose of me calling you a friend is because I can be me, I can talk to you, right? And I want you to tell me, yeah, okay, Tjuana, I heard your story, but, and Karan, we've had these conversations. Like I'll tell her, hey, yeah, this is what I'm doing right now. She'd be like, yeah, but don't do that. Or why, that part right there. And so, I love it because I need the accountability. I also need, I need the, you in my corner when I'm, shouting for me, rooting for me, but I also need you to tell me, hey, don't, that's not what you should be doing or whatever the case may be. But don't just be, because I'm your friend, everything you do is right. No, because I'm going to make mistakes and I need to learn, because I may be, sometimes people on the outside can see stuff way more clearer than we can when we're in it, right? So I need my friend to tell me, T, yeah, I love you, but you're wrong, right? And get it together, even if I know that it's wrong, right? Because sometimes you may keep doing things and you like, I know it's wrong, but you need somebody to be like, snap you back real quick. So yeah. So now my 45-year friends, this age friendships are totally different than in high school. And if I find a friend that's like, girl, yeah, you're doing right, and I know I'm doing wrong, girl, goodbye. No, it's a no for me. So yeah.
That's good. Iron truly does sharpen iron, and we need people that love us enough to call us out on our mess.
Yep.
And to tell us when we're wrong out of love.
Yeah.
So I really like that. I am truly enjoying this conversation. And I hope that those of you that are listening to our podcast, whether you're listening to it on Apple or Spotify, or whether you're watching it on YouTube, we want you to comment down below and tell us about like, what are your red flags or your green flags for friendships, and let Tjuana know. And I know, like, do you bring all of your friendship groups together? We would truly love to know that. So we're going to segue into talking about you guys' business. So I love that you guys are business women. And so we've been talking about this heavy friendship stuff. So we can inhale and exhale out.
Girl, we'll finish this later.
I know, right? We could so I want to ask you just both of you guys, some just questions, like really quick before we talk about your business, so people can just get to know you a little bit better. So Monica and Tjuana, do you prefer sweet or salty? Are you a salt person or a sweet person? Savory or sweet?
I like both.
I'm a sweet person. Sweet for me.
Ooh, I have to pick one. Do I have to pick one?
It would be nice. So you're sweet, Tjuana.
Okay, so you said savory or sweet?
Mm-hmm.
Savory.
Yeah. What about you, Kiran? Oh, you're muted.
Yeah.
Oops. Okay. It's savory for me.
Yeah, it's savory for me too. Savory. Yeah. So we know, Tjuana, you got the sweet tooth. We got to remember that. Even though Monica, we're going to talk about all of her sweets, is just, oh my God, chef kisses. So, okay, let me ask you this. What is your favorite? I know you probably like a variety, but if you had a go-to perfume scent, if it's woodsy, or is it fruity floral? Is it clean? Like, what's your go-to scent? You can name a perfume if that helps you describe it, but what do you tend to go to?
What about you? Fruity floral. So right now it's Kate Spade Live Colorfully.
Oh, smells good.
Love it. Yeah. I
like that.
I'm kind of on both sides of the fence. I like a clean, crisp, soft fragrance, but I like isn't it funny that I have a romantic scent? Like
don't ask me nothing about that, because I like them all. Go ahead.
Listen, like a woodsy. I like those. What are the oils? I'm an oil girl, so I like that type of stuff. I'm into hair incense and stuff like that. So I just like for a scent to stay there when I leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you?
Yeah, like the musk.
Yeah,
I like that. I like that. Egyptian musk, the oil. I kind of like the other stuff for when I'm winding down. Ain't that crazy? Coconut, little comment, vanilla for when I'm winding down, but when I'm full
perfume I put on at night. It's okay.
Yeah. So I kind of in between. I like both. Not fruity though. I kick the kids out because I think they put on 5 different sprays from Victoria's Secret. And I'd be like, get out. They just
like
love
you did me
it.
at Summit.
I was like, "What's that?"
Like she didn't like my bomb cream lotion.
I was like, "What are
you wearing?" What are you talking about? Are you talking about me?
That's not me. I'm like, yes, it is.
I pull out this big old lotion. She's like, that's it.
That's it. So
The drama.
I like some fruity, but it's got to be subtle, not real sweet, like honey and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So what about you, Kieran? Like if you had to choose a scent.
I like more so clean scents, and one of my favorite fragrances is Clean. Clean by Reserve. It smells like it's fresh out the laundry.
Lord.
But I do like that. And then my other one is C. I think I probably get C by Giorgio Armani when it run out, I'm getting it again. And then again. And that's more a fruity scent.
Yeah.
But it's not too overpowering. It's real subtle, Monica.
It's not.
It's subtle.
No, it's not. You don't want to miss the final episode of our special podcast all about friendships with Monica Beverly and Tjuana Porter. Thanks for joining us today. See you next time.